Alright, yo, another video. I was just gonna wrap this up until I seen something about Carti's forced to drop music, which sounds fucking crazy. So let's dive into this video.
The official Spotify account, Music, showing the Music billboards which have been spotted across major cities in America. Playboi Carti must ship his pre-orders for Music before the 12th of March, otherwise it will all need to be refunded. New Spotify billboards are popping up promoting the album, February 28th, March the 7th. So with Spotify rolling out multiple Music billboards, Opium affiliates reposting these billboards, and with him having till the 13th of March to ship his merch bundles, or he'll have to refund millions of dollars worth of items, it seems like Carti may be finally dropping, and it may all be down to his label forcing him. So let's bring it back a couple days to when fans on Twitter started discussing the theory that Carti and his label may be forced to drop the album due to the shipping promise they made with the All Red and Music merch bundles. So towards the end of 2024, on the 12th of September, the same night he dropped his first single since 2020, All Red, Carti would launch new merch and CDs on his website. Now, apart from Carti's merch usually being low quality, overpriced trash, fans noticed something else on the website, as under each product it stated, album release date to be announced, products will ship no later than 6 months from September 12, 2024. Now, if we do the math, exactly 6 months from the 12th of September 2024 is the 12th of March 2025, which is now less than a month from now, as we're around halfway through February. Now the thing is, every single one of these merch pieces were shipped with a CD or vinyl, which was a tactic used by Carti's team to boost his album sales, as each
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that if in the music label industry thing, whatever, I'm pretty sure like if you don't drop in a certain time, they could sue you or something, or you gotta get the money back or some shit. Like, I don't know. So either way, this shit is looking fucking terrible. Cause I already know they gave this nigga a lot of fucking money, and this nigga hasn't been doing shit. All right, let's see.
Each one of them contribute as an individual album unit. So if someone buys a piece of merch, they also get a CD, which will boost the first week's sales of Music. So what is the issue Carti is having? Well, he needs to ship the merch with the album printed onto the vinyls or CDs before the 12th of March. Otherwise, the tens of thousands of people who bought these bundles will be entitled to a refund. Now, this had fans thinking he'll be dropping the album within the next couple weeks. Otherwise, what is he going to do? Ship the merch bundles with an empty CD, which means all the orders will be kind of wasted as they won't contribute to his first week's sales. Now, fans on Twitter and Reddit were theorizing that, this means Carti is going to drop. Otherwise, he's going to refund everyone, which means he'll potentially lose literally millions of dollars. But obviously, this is technically speaking. What I actually think will happen is the merch bundles won't be shipped and Carti's team will just let everyone know there is delays and to just wait. Well, that's one side, because the merch site is actually handled by his label, and I'm guessing his label doesn't want the trouble of refunding everyone or even potentially get into legal trouble because
Universal, oh yeah, they gonna definitely make that nigga drop. Yeah, they're going to make that nigga drop. And if I don't see him willing, cause I don't think, well, I've never been in that situation, but I can never just return millions of dollars. I don't think he's gonna do that. I actually don't, but I wouldn't say it's the craziest thing if he still does it. Like, you know what I mean? We'll see.
They're not shipping the stuff, which is why people are believing his label is now forcing him to drop and is pushing him to drop by releasing all these billboards. Because if you guys remember when the Antagonist tour was announced in 2023, the tour was postponed, meaning Carti and his team were pretending that they were rescheduling the tour so fans couldn't get a refund, as it was technically speaking just being rescheduled, when in reality behind the scenes it was already cancelled, but fans couldn't do anything for like 6 months until it was officially announced as cancelled on like Ticketmaster. But by the way, if anyone here watching did buy some from Carti's site and it doesn't ship by the 13th, you can just contact your bank and they will happily refund you. I mean, if we go to the website and look at the digital album, which is not a real product, just an MP3 file or MP3 files, it says digital album will be available near the release date no later than 6 months from September 12, 2024, meaning the album and all the song files are supposed to be emailed to us before the 12th of March. So Carti, you got like 2 or 3 weeks left, mate. Clock's ticking. But that's not even like Carti's most recent scam. As for the Weeknd's album, Hurry Up Tomorrow, they would drop some exclusive Carti X The Weeknd merch, which was also supposed to come with 2 bonus tracks featuring Carti. Well, guess what? Fans received the bonus tracks, but Carti was not on them. I mean, it's actually hilarious at this point. This guy is just a blatant scammer. But that was a couple of days ago, the whole merch theories. And since then, we've had more updates about the Carti rollout, as multiple of these iAmMusic billboards would start popping up around cities such as Los Angeles and Miami, with them saying things such as iAmMusic MFR, Trim, and Music is Coming, with these billboards being published by Spotify themselves as they had their logo in the corner, and they made a post about it on Twitter. And a bunch of these Opium affiliates would also repost this on their Instagram stories, such as Sex is Death, Filthy, I think Mitch Modes, a bunch of other people, with this of course looking like the rollout had finally begun. I mean, his label wouldn't spend money on billboards just for him not to drop, right? He did the same with the Narcissist album, but look, those weren't from Spotify. So obviously everyone was gassed that these started appearing, but at first no one really thought much of it because we've been there, done that, pump faked a million times. But then fans kind of started putting all these pieces together. He has to ship the merch before the 13th, he's going on tour with The Weeknd soon, all these billboards going around, Carti affiliates posting them. Come on, it's looking like it might actually be time, and I can't believe I'm actually saying that because we've been in this situation so many times. Now, even though we're speculating the album will drop in March, well, you see, Carti is, as I just said, joining The Weeknd on tour on his After Hours Till Dawn tour, where he's acting as an opener, which also kind of made fans believe that he's not going to drop till the end of 2025 as the tour runs all the way until September, and it would make absolutely zero sense for him to drop whilst he's on tour as an opening act, meaning he's going to drop the album without his own individual tour, which simply doesn't make a lot of sense and doesn't seem very likely. Oh, and by the way, fun fact, one of the tour dates is set in Canada, but Carti literally cannot enter Canada due to his extensive criminal record, which I guess could count as an...
Wait. He's been recording to The Weeknd. Opening act on July 24th. However, after reaching confirmation, the recording does not have the permission to enter the country. Nigga. Alright, so... Man. In my opinion, I think this nigga Playboi Carti is a better scammer than Punch McDead, you know? Like, after that Aiden shit, what was it, $1 million or more? Whatever it was, that nigga, bro. Nah, that shit was fire, though. That nigga, ultimate scammer.
Additional one of his scams. Now, with the merch thing and these billboards, like surely Carti's label isn't paying Spotify to put these billboards up for no reason, and his label definitely doesn't want to refund millions of dollars worth of items, which has led to fans, including me, believing Carti is being kind of forced to drop. Let me explain. So remember All Red, the single he dropped in September? Well, Carti insiders had previously said that Carti himself never wanted to drop the song because he thought he sounded like too much of a rip-off of Future and it didn't fit into his new iAmMusic era kind of style. However, it was a popular snippet within the Carti community, so his label knew it would be a hit, with the song eventually dropping. And I think a similar thing is happening here. His label is responsible for the merch orders as it's done via their website, and they probably don't want to handle the mess and loss of refunding everyone, so now they're rolling out these billboards and probably pushing Carti to drop, which leaves us with 2 release dates, the 28th of February or the 7th of March. However, Lady Gaga herself, one of the biggest artists in the world with 123 million monthly listeners, is dropping her album on the 7th of March, and with them being under the same label, I doubt they would allow Carti to drop on the same day as her, basically leaving us with the 28th of February as the only choice. So I guess we'll have to see. At the end of the day, it could just be his label and Spotify.
I give up. My fault for the post, but the nigga's not. I don't see that happening. After all this evidence and everything they're saying, I still don't see this nigga dropping anytime soon. It really hurts to see because this nigga hasn't dropped in what, a very long time. Besides those few singles, yeah, GG's.
By trying to keep the hype up for the album whilst he's away on tour or just being a deadbeat. In other Carti news, we saw him wearing upside down dread in a video of him working with some other people on Ye's Bully album. Like, really? An upside down cross dread? Oh, and A$AP Rocky posted a video repping Opium, so maybe we'll see Rocky on Iron Music. After all, he did kind of put Carti on the map back in like 2016 and 2017. Or maybe Carti will feature on Don't Be Dumb, dropping on the 13th of March. And by the way,
oh yeah, I did see about that.
wow, I can't believe Rocky actually bust the case and got to jump into Rihanna's arms after. What a life. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed.
Man, when I seen that one, I'm Dante's on stream. I think it chomp. Nigga Judge told him to calm down. But no, if W video, by the way, I don't know how to say your name. My fault. Dom Keys was, I don't know, but you know, W video. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think that nigga's gonna drop. But if he does appear on A$AP's album, that would be cool, or vice versa. But I don't see Carti dropping anytime soon. Hopes it's definitely, yeah. All right. See ya.